I mean, it is really surprising what's been happening in this White House. And frankly, the White House's claim that he is denying the allegations, therefore he should have his day in court. If you're the FBI, the denial itself is actually more troubling given the amount of substantiation you have of this domestic violence. What it suggests is he's trying to deceive about what actually happened there. And in a position of trust and confidence, and in an FBI background investigation, you want to know that that individual is going to be forthcoming and truthful with your investigators. And he wasn't doing that. That is a big security red flag.
Do you think that this is enough of a security threat that the committees should want to ensure that someone without clearances, with something that could certainly be lorded over him? Again, as I said at the top, the background check isn't for the FBI to weigh in on the character of potential staffers. It's to see if there's anything that could be used to blackmail the U.S. government. Do you think that there's any serious security concern about the person who has that file with the eyes-only intel, who has any materials that need to go to the president? And eyes-only, you can explain that to our viewers probably better than me, but is there a serious security concern here, let alone sort of the lack of any moral compass in deciding who can be inside the Oval Office with the president all day?
Yes, if you're the person who's putting those documents in front of the president, sensitive intelligence reports, you're putting in front of him his briefing if he's reading it, you're having access to a lot of very sensitive information, and you want to make sure that you can trust the person who's handling the paper. You don't want to think that that person has any vulnerability where they might try and do something to prevent secrets from getting out, and you don't want someone who is dishonest about their character and what happens in their lives. You need people to confess their sins, even if it's just to the investigators. But what this suggests to me is that John Kelly is so desperate for anyone he perceives as competent and able to do his job that he's having a very hard time letting go of this, given the cast of characters that he's probably had to deal with in this White House.
I want to bring in